about getting this team to where they're competitive again, at minimum. And a 106-loss season is flat out unacceptable. Fan of MJ Melendez and Michael Massey. We certainly are on this show. Michael Massey has been kind enough to join us. I think he's going to join us next week. I think there's a chance on the show with Vinny's wedding. So, look, nobody wants young pieces to be traded, but if it betters your team, and I think that might require you to do that, you want another pitcher that slots in as your number 2 or 3 to fill out the rotation or something like that. I don't think the money that they're willing
does it matter anybody but Bobby Witt Jr. Like, that's the part that wins. They have to win. Because when you win, that will bring the percent. Hey, this team's pretty good. I like watching this team. This team is fun. This town loves the Royals when they're good. They absolutely, positively love it. It becomes must-see TV every night. The personalities, the fans really get behind it. Becomes the background noise because your TV is always on the Royals no matter what you're doing because you're seeing what they're doing. But you got to start winning. And so they're kind of fighting this two-front battle of perception to build that stadium downtown and the battle of winning. And you got to find a way to win where everybody's kind of pleased with the players that you have on the field and like the players that they have on the field. And sometimes you can't always win with that group because they're homegrown talent that people like them, fans, because that doesn't always equate to win.
Yeah,
that's a delicate balance between people fans like and winning games.
And that's why Salvador Perez, who we all know around the trade deadline, there were multiple teams that were interested, and one of them, rumored, was the White Sox. And right now it seems like if you were picking the most likely destinations, if they in fact traded him, that's still a big if. The Marlins and White Sox seem like the two most likely. The White Sox, plenty of Royals connections there. And then the Marlins, you're looking for someone that matches up with you with what you're seeking, which is pitching. And they've got some young, controllable pitchers there with the Marlins that are a little more proven that maybe that's the partner, that's the match to pull off a trade. What you were saying about loyalty with personalities and all that, that's the challenge in Kansas City of trading pieces. It's much easier to trade away players in Tampa because fans aren't attached to players there versus they are when you're looking at a player like Salvador Perez in Kansas City. But I think is tough as a pill that is to swallow for some fans. Now would be the time to – should have done it like a year or two ago.
Which hurts them because this is public perception. You're like, you can't get rid of – with winning games and making the team better. It's tough. They're in a tough situation.
Coming up in 15 minutes, we'll talk to Josh Klingler, Chiefs Silent Reporter for the Chiefs Radio Network.
Random question.
All right, random question of the day, 913-586-7610. Normally, Cody has a random question. Then usually I have a random question if he's not here. Bink told me he's got one for us, so I have no idea.
Well, I thought it fell on me.
What direction we're headed here. What do you got for the random question of the day?
Well, first of all, do you think this will be clean?
The fact that you're
clean?
The fact that it's on the radio. On the radio, I would hope it's clean.
Do you have the dumb button ready? But
yes,
you don't ask me to do something like
ready.
this unless you're
ready.
ready for me to do it. It's not going to be probably your standard questions because usually I think outside the box.
I can't. Well, this is good. I can't wait. Let's hear it. What's the random question of the day?
I saw this on, gosh, where did I see it? It's on the BuzzFeed. It was on AT&T or something like that. And I thought this would be good.
On AT&T.
This would be good for the show because you guys try to diagnose these things. And I want to get Drew's opinion on this. He's a recently, how long have you been married, Drew? Not very long?
Couple years? Oh, this is marriage related.
Yeah, this is like a little bit. This is a year, over a year and a half. Not quite 2 years.
Not quite 2 years, so this is perfect for you.
Oh, boy.
Gold, you're going to have to pretend. Okay. You're going to have to pretend that you were married. You're married 5, 10 years, whatever it is.
Okay.
You're going to have to pretend.
All right.
Headline of article, this man regrets asking his wife for an open marriage after seeing how much attention she's gotten. He asked her for an open marriage after years because the marriage is getting stale. And then he had asked out a coworker. Something didn't work out because he said that.
Wait, so they're married for a couple of years.
They've been married,
and then all of a sudden they're like, you know what? Let's agree that we can see other people as well. That's what's going on here. Okay.
And he says, my wife has so many men and dates, she doesn't know what to do with them all. So she's getting all the dates. She wasn't for this.
What did he
But now
expect?
she's got all the dates because he wanted an open marriage. Now he doesn't. Now he wants it closed because he couldn't go out there and get all the dates that he wanted, and she can.
So what's the question? Would you agree to this?
Would you agree to an open marriage? Like if your wife came to you and said, Alex, I think it's time that we're still married, but we have an open marriage. I mean, it is Johnson County, for sakes, you know.
Okay.
Put the white lava rock out. Let's go.
There are definitely some of those places that exist. I would say absolutely not, Bink, because what did this guy expect? Of course your wife was going to have more interest than you were going to have.
I mean, who knows? Maybe not.
Oh, Bink.
You don't know.
Bink.
It's more
if she goes anywhere with no ring.
Maybe he's fit, in shape, works out. She's let herself go, you know. He obviously
it's more likely that she goes to a bar and gets hit on than it is him.
Correct.
But I don't even know what these people I don't even know what these people look like. Text line says Will Smith and Jada Smith.
He goes, quote, not only that, but after my wife agreed to an open marriage, I asked a woman who was a colleague of mine out on a date. That didn't work. That didn't work very well. She complained to her manager and showed HR his messages, and he lost his job.
No.
So he hits on this other girl at the company.
Up. Not only did he was so desperate, then he tried.
He's like, hey, baby, I got an open marriage down. She shows HR. He's gone. He's fired. So he's lost his job. Yeah. His wife's banging everybody. And this was his idea.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, this is why I told he was asking about workplace. Like, would you ever date someone from work? And I said, absolutely not. This is an exact example of that for you. But no, text line says open divorce at that point.
You don't think that the kid is going to come across the BuzzFeed article? Oh, crap,
this is my parents.
Dad gets divorced.
Dad went straight for the guy he works with, man. And she didn't want any part of it. And shows HR and he loses his job. You talk about bad luck, man.
Bing, it's not bad luck. It's a dumb decision. Maybe he brought it on himself. That's not luck.
The grass was greener, man.
Oh, goodness. Then get the divorce. Like what
he didn't want to.
Saying.
He's wanted an open marriage.
Yeah, this guy's a moron. Of course she was going to have more, quote-unquote, success with the open marriage than he was. And he got, this was very predictable.
He didn't think it through.
Well,
no, he did not.
Well, I'm just asking you, Alex. I said pretend.
What's your take on it, though, Bink? You've been asking us.
I'm a single guy, so I mean, yeah.
No, but you've been married. You've been married before.
Yeah.
You're for it. From if somebody came to you and
I wasn't for it. No, I'm not for it. But
okay.
Like now I am. But I mean,
no. Bink, okay, hang on. If you met somebody and you were going to get married, but you would want and you'd be okay if they wanted an open marriage.
No.
Okay.
I'm not even a hall pass.
It sounded like you were going with.
I'm not even a hall pass deal. You know.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's one way to keep a marriage is not make it open, right? I mean,
correct. That's what
I've had a problem keeping a marriage.
This is not a discussion that you and your wife have had, Drew?
No.
It hasn't come up yet?
You might at some point.
Let's cross the fingers.
Well, now he's thought it out, though. He knows. The answer is no, it sounds like.
The automatic, my answer would be no, but at the same time, if I feel like. Never.
Oh, no. I need to know what direction you were heading in with that. You got to finish. You can't hang us. You can't.
Yes, as I can. Okay. If you are wanting one, then clearly I'm not. Whatever is going on, it's not working between us. So either let's figure it out, or I'm not, or we're going our separate ways. Yes, correct. Those are the only two options.
That's correct.
Okay.
Text line. Someone says they're a divorce lawyer. I'm all for open marriages. Good for business.
I bet so.
Good for business. I mean, the ending of these things doesn't probably turn out real
well. Yeah.
I would assume not.
Interesting. Okay, Bink.
I mean, it's the same thing as swinging.
You know what? I'm glad you brought this up. I don't want to. You don't have to say her name, but we were all fulling on Saturday.
That's
right.
Fulling.
Let me explain. We were fulling Saturday. We had a in-station just kind of like party. We have our company holiday party actually later on this afternoon. But we went fulling, which was a ton of fun and never gone before. Throwing footballs at bowling pins, a blast. It was. You could bring whoever you wanted. It sounded like, and you chose to bring a young lady.
My mom. Brought my
mom.
No,
it was not your mom. That was not your mom.
Is that what you? Is that how you introduced her, Bink?
That was definitely not your
remember.
Mom. I need more details here. Was that
I brought a friend.
Was that a first?
It was a friend.
Was that a first date?
No, it wasn't. It was a friend. It was just a friend.
No, it wasn't.
It was a friend, Alex.
No, BS.
It was a friend.
BS.
It was a friend.
How long have you been friends?
Friendship has been a long time.
Bink, is there any possibility it turns into more?
No.
Okay.
There's no possibility of anything. It's friends.
I don't think that was a friend.
It was a friend.
So you chose one of the. How many times have you guys seen each other before that?
Many times. This has been a lifelong friend, man.
Oh, you're so full of it right now. So
Many
full,
times.
Are you still friends?
It was my friend.
Or did Saturday ruin it? Did it get?
You brought her around coworkers. That's a bold move.
That is.
On the
For a
second or
friend,
third
who
time you
cares?
guys met.
It was the second or third time.
That's pretty bold,
It's a
Bink.
lifelong friend, man. Lifelong.
Mm-hmm.
We go back to first grade.
Oh, BS.
Well,
Complete.
you don't know.
I know that that's not accurate. That
It's
I
a
do
lifelong friend.
know. No. So
It could have been my cousin.
So did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Fulling. It's a great place, by the way.
Fulling is fun.
It is.
Fulling.
It
I
was
definitely
fun.
encourage people to check out Fulling.
Did your shoulder hurt at all a couple of days after?
No, it didn't. It didn't. I know a lot of people had their.
Yeah, the shoulder was a little.
My lower back
little
was a little
tight,
bit sore. The shoulder was okay though.
little
Which
tight
is
after
weird.
What do you think Mahomes would do to Fulling? Seriously.
We were talking
You
about
would get
that.
a strike every time,
Oh,
or
yeah.
the what do they call it? The bonk, I think, or whatever. Where if you
I
like,
know.
the center pin, just knock the center pin only.
They have a tremendous bar where the beer will flow from the bottom up. I mean, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
you've seen the cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Text line wants to know: are there any benefits to having this woman as a friend? Someone also wants to know: did you go back to Showbiz Pizza with this friend?
No.
No, to which both or
No benefits for a friend.
no?
It's a friend.
Just a friend.
Talk football. It's a friend.
Wait, that's what you guys did? You should talked about football on the
Yeah,
date.
we talked about a
on the
3-4
date.
as opposed to a 4-3.
On the date. That's
What
what
a date, Gold. It wasn't a date. I don't have dates.
You're breaking down